Let's Get Real, y'all, a podcast about the real things that matter in life, business, and real estate. All right, so welcome to Let's Get Real, y'all, a podcast about real things that matter in life, business, and in real estate. Tonight may be our youngest guest ever, and he is near and dear to my heart. He is my youngest child, Luke, Mr. Luke Ace Johnson, age 9. Welcome. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. This is pretty cool. Thanks for being the first guest, Luke, ever. So I had this vision of talking about the parenting during a pandemic and kind of things that I have learned in the year that felt like a decade. And I know you were really supportive of me, and I'm so grateful for your hugs because Mom loves hugs, right?
Yes,
And
I know.
Yes, I know you do. So we're just going to have a conversation today about things, unique things that happened in 2020 and kind of what we learned from them, in hopes that maybe we can teach other people to have good conversations with their kids and change things that maybe would be perceived as difficult circumstances and maybe some positive outcomes for them. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So tell us about you.
Well, I am 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
My name is Luke. My parents are separated. That's kind of all.
What do you like to do?
Fishing.
Fishing? What else?
Playing Fortnite and playing games.
Uh-huh. And watching lots of dogs on TikTok.
Yes.
That is the most recent infatuation with your time. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So what were some hard things about 2020?
Wearing a mask, not seeing friends that much.
Mm-hmm. How was school different?
Yeah.
What was different about school?
Wearing a mask.
Uh-huh. What else was different?
Well, like you couldn't really take off your mask if you're doing something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you remember when we were completely virtual?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to me about memories that you have of that.
Well, when we were virtual, we used to have this thing on Friday. It was snack day or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I would go into the couch over there, and I would just eat a banana or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fun. What else did we do maybe as a family that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for COVID-19, the pandemic?
Stay in the house more.
Yeah? What did you get to do at the house? Did you get to fish more?
Well, I got to play more with my siblings.
Yes.
I got to fish more, and then I also got to play on a tiny bit more electronics.
Okay, yeah, that's true. And then how important were our neighbors, our friends in the cul-de-sac?
They were really important.
Oh my gosh, they were like brothers and sisters to us, weren't they?
Yep.
Do you remember the one time I had that really long Zoom call? It was like a 4 or 5 hour Zoom call on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell any listeners what was happening? Mom was up in her bedroom on a Zoom, right, in my virtual office. And what was I looking out from my window? What was going on? Do you remember the scene? Everybody was dancing. Do you remember that on the deck?
And it was a soap on the trampoline.
Oh yeah, you guys had put that sprinkler.
And we were so loud that you had to tell us to.
Yeah, and you guys had the jam box outside. It was like a neighborhood block party, and it was only kids. And you guys were jumping on a trampoline with the sprinkler and suds everywhere.
And then, soap and...
Yeah, soap, and Noah got out spray paint, and he spray painted baseball bases in the backyard and Cheerio boxes. You remember that? You all used those as bases?
Yeah.
Was that a good time?
Yeah, good times.
It was a really good, it was multiple hours of a good time.
But you all really mad at us.
Yeah, that's funny.
But okay. I really didn't care.
I appreciate the honesty there. So what else?
Honesty is the best policy.
It is the best policy. That's very, very true. So tell me what else about the pandemic that kind of was sad.
Well, not seeing my friends that much. And then also seeing grandparents.
Yeah. And what happened with Granddaddy last year? He had a big year. Do you remember?
He had like heart surgery.
Yeah, he had like quadruple heart surgery. And the only thing we could do was like...
Just FaceTime him.
Just FaceTime him. Did we FaceTime Granddaddy a lot last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. And our cousins in Lexington. Yeah. Well, that's good. Okay, so tell me, so those are some sad things about last year, but what are some things that maybe you learned?
Well, I want to like be thankful for what you have.
Yeah. Like, what are things that you're thankful for?
Seeing my friends, going fishing.
What did you tell me last night about taking pictures? You like to take pictures a lot? To be...
Yeah, taking pictures of funny TikToks. I'm not taking pictures, but videos.
Yeah, and you like to take pictures of sunsets because they make Mom happy, right? And sunrises.
Yeah, and then we also used to walk around the lake a lot, the big lake.
Yeah, you and I would like trek in the afternoon. I'd come home, right? Because we were blessed to have Miss Tori, who worked at the school. So she was able to pivot kind of and champion homeschooling here. So Mom would come home from work and we'd walk around the lake, wouldn't we? And you would like spot all the fish in the sea, the big lake.
Mom, it's not a sea.
I know, you're right. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. What else? What else? I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Oh, what about Halloween?
Oh, Halloween was really fun because I had this costume. Well, like one was popped.
Yes.
And then we had to get another one.
Yes. And what was the costume?
And then it was like a blow-up dinosaur costume.
Yes. Yes, it was a gigantic T-Rex. And you were taller than everybody in the family.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. Do you remember you running with all of Noah's friends who were like in 7th grade and catching up with them? And
Yep.
Yeah, like it was by far the best Halloween ever because the weather was gorgeous and like all the neighbors rallied in the neighborhood we were trick-or-treating and they did such a good job and it really gave Mom a lot of hope about community and just togetherness and fun and laughs and that was one of my best memories. Anything else, Luke, that you can think of?
Nope. Not really.
Okay, is there anything you want to ask me about?
Nope.
Okay, is there anything you want to tell our listeners?
Nope.
Okay, thanks. Love you.
Thanks for listening to Let's Get Real, y'all.
Yes, please subscribe to our podcast and share it with others.